Listen to me. Before you take actions, especially important actions, especially things that cannot be undone once they are done, final conversations, sending that final word, pushing send on that final message, you want to always check and know why you are doing what you're doing. Birdies are here. You always want to make sure that you know why you're doing what you're doing. See, growing up in a society where everyone thinks that you're meant to do what they say because that's how they feel like you love them, or that's how they feel like you respect them, or whatever the frame is that they've created. As an individual, when you grow up, you're not going to have those same people there. Nobody lives in somebody else's life for the entire life. It doesn't. Never. So as an individual, you have to come to a standard of why I'm doing this. If you're not asking yourself this question, you're not able to possess discernment. Because discernment is not about always watching other people, what they're doing, why they're doing this, how are you going to say this to me? Now, what they're scheming. You're scheming. Are you investigating those schemes that you've been scheming? See? And so why I'm doing this? Why am I choosing this? These are questions you need if you don't have them already. Listen to me. Nobody's going to give you what they don't know that they need. So what they do is they go ask other people who they think their life's destiny is safe in the hands of. Now, let me ask you, when you look at these people in the hands they're walking around with, do you see them in possession of their destiny? Results. What do you see? Do you see these people reflecting the fullness of a whole and body soul? What do you see? Do you see somebody who's in love with their life? What do you see? So you telling me you see somebody who's barely making it, but they have everything that they need, but in the soul context, they have nothing to give. They're a participant of the matrix. They're a TV watcher. They're not able to be the show. So talk to me. Why are you asking them how to live your life when they're not even able to be the show in their own lives? See, discernment is able to recognize why you're doing something. What spirit is influencing me? Is this the influence of the opinions I heard yesterday when I was sitting over there getting my hair cut and they were telling me this, that? Or is this the Spirit of God within me guiding me, the Holy Spirit guiding me? Is this the nature of my Father guiding me? Who's this? See, people don't want to ask these questions because they're afraid of making mistakes. Well, you've made too many fucking mistakes to be afraid of them. Let's talk about it. So you might want to just start looking at what you're doing. Let's talk about that. See, but people don't want to talk about what they're doing. What they like to do is reflect what they're doing, talk about what everybody else is doing. And so that's why I'm here right now speaking to you, because the Lord about to take you into some places, but you need some awareness so you can open some doors. Okay? So if you want to tap in with this awareness, drop in the comments discernment keys, because I am the open door of the Father and I'm removing hinges. So there's always going to be open space.